welcome back to Nauticrawl. I am Taskar, and I fiddled around with this a little bit more. I just still didn't get too far. I mean, I'm probably not going to play this to completion. It's just to, have fun and mess around. And I am gonna try moving on stealth, like someone commented on my previous video. Kuromori mentioned that if you turn everything off, you can pretty much move while stealth without, consuming all of your batteries. So I'm gonna give that a try for the turret sections. Anyway, let's start up a new Nauticrawl. See if I can fit on with a little bit more. I'm still probably going to be doomed fairly quickly, because I'm a fugitive worker. And let's see if I remember to turn everything on. Battery on. Main computer online. Or booting up, I should say. We have no coat of arms, and engine's not charging. But now we have energy and power. So let me see where I am. Oh no, let me try this real quick with this. Turn on stealth field. We have everything off except for our computer, which you need to keep running. And we'll put the full power thing. Get that going. Fuel injects at 21%. Alright, boom! And okay, so the thing, let's see, okay, so kind of be like boom. Okay, so we'll take that offline. Move on forward with my Nauticrawl. I mean, this thing does have a good feeling to it. I do love the feeling, especially when you level or otherwise, trigger your forward motion. I mean, I think it's cool that you can turn manual if you want this, but you can also use the WASD keys or I think a controller. I'm not sure. I'm not using a controller. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. I think due to the mouse, it would be much easier, better to not use a controller if it's even supported. There's the gates. The first time I played this, I wandered around aimlessly, wondering, what is this? What does it do? What do? What do you? Do you do? Okay, so turn on that system, charge up my net hook, charge it up. We are connected. First, let's go into storage. Fire all, just because. One good thing I do like is that it seems like if you're not moving, your fuel does not go down at all. Your fuel does not go down until you take a step. At least that's what it looks like, which at least gives you time to think about what you want to do rather than worry about, oh my god, resources going down, must go, and dying because you're in a frantic panic. Yeah, and same like as other, they're making fun of me, being like, ha ha ha, that moron's storing Nauticrawl, he doesn't know what he's doing. Whoa, we actually got to move. Whoop, he's into a cliff face. Okay, and run hook, open up the gates. About to get into turret territory. Unhook from that. Crawlin did seem to think that using a higher injection used more fuel, made more inefficient, but someone else kind of disagreed. I'm not sure on that. I mean, I think the inefficiency comes from that the higher your injection, you generate proportionally more heat to disperse, which I'm not sure what ramifications you have later on about, dispersing heat. I'm sure there's something that you don't want to do it in certain locations. We got that turret, he's found us. Probably I'm gonna use some battery with this, because, yeah. Oh yeah, that's why I'm using battery, I had that still on. I like it, it's like pinging. It's like, where am I? Tank 1 is low. I do have a radio message. What's going on with that? Attention to all units, unauthorized access to the royal stables detected. The fugitive is not a trained pilot. Track anything that doesn't possess a valid heraldry. Okay, so I did at least learn in preschool when I was fumbling along. I wandered around the turret area and did find out that once you get like scramble thing, you can, you know, hook into the turrets to get supplies, but it also increases gets you more attention because they'll scan you, and then like a sentinel will deploy at your location to kind of try and track you down, which once they're in the area, I'm not quite sure how to get a thing, because I had one where I was still stealthed, and it was still following me even though I was stealth. Like I would move, and it would be kind of following behind me but not doing anything. Okay, so I got that guy there. I think I can do 3 steps from here. Go, step. Oh, I think you could use this to... Yeah, that lets you know when your step's fully in. Yeah, 3 steps was just right at the limit before I almost ran into a cliff. Am I going in a circle? Okay, first. Tank 1 is empty. No records, go storage. Switch to tank 1. Refuel fuel. Tank 1 is active again. Switch back to tank 2. Switch that off. Disperse heat. Like I said, I don't know when that becomes a play. Other than I'm pretty sure if it gets all the way to the top, you die. We got another message. So I am kind of wandering. I wandered a little bit in a circle. What do we got here? What's going on with you, broadcasts? The old man was telling the truth. The lighthouse is real. Yet, what lies ahead is still a mystery. Your finder and your compass will show you the way. Don't let the sacrifice of those who failed before you be in vain. Communication interrupted. Yeah, I know this is the compass. I'm guessing it uses it to track down signals. Well, I mean, this is your compass, but I think this is also used for tracking to some extent. I don't know how, maybe. I'm speculating. Yeah, we're all just stealth walking, fumbling on. Come on, walker. Oh, we've got a turret there. I'm gonna see if I can get out of that like thing and see if I can recharge my battery a little bit. I don't think he can see me from that angle. Let's see. Stealth field is off. See, I want to get my battery charged up a little bit more. Oh, can that guy see me? Don't think he can. I dare go that way? Alright, get those. See, I'm gonna need a refill. Nice storage. Tank 2's empty. Fuel refill. Switch over to 1. Turn that off. Can't find that one thing, because last time I did find one node that got me a heraldry scrambler, which is what let me hack into the turrets. But I have not seen the node for that. I mean, the game is procedurally generated each time the map is different. So here we go. I need more fuel. I might lose this from not more fuel because I can't hack them without that scrambler. Turn that off. Okay, that is a wall. Where are we going here? Step. Do 2 steps. To get over there. So I think that'll have the heraldry scrambler maybe, or it's something else. I got any more fuel? Nope. Switch over. I don't know why I stepped with my radar on. I used a battery doing that. Alright. Charge. So we want to. Yeah, now hook down low. Sword, what do you have? Give me fuel. Yes. Oh, I have 1 fuel. I wonder what the scrap mountain salt is used for. Let's grab that. Grab another battery, just... Okay, so I'll leave the other battery just because I haven't had to use my other battery I've stored yet, so... How much is this? So, you know, we'll kind of keep that. Let's probably picking up useless stuff. Maybe that's for trading. I feel that's just saying that you're going to be salty playing this game. How much is there? Let's grab another repair kit. Field notes. Tech notes. Notes from the training course. Battery. Electrical consumption is vital. Every instrument consumes ions. Cloak is the main drainer. The battery will drain with time only when the engine is off. Red cells mean battery will drop on next action. Pale blue cells mean it will gain a charge. See left monitor for stats. pressure time. So yeah, that's emission, heat emission high, engine running. Get that down. Okay, so that's like a running stash. I'm not sure what you do with that. Engine noise low. Yeah, I think that's how this is used. Like, I don't think you use more fuel in the sense of it's more inefficient to use higher power here. I think it just lets you, you know, do your steps faster if you want to race out high, but it increases your engine noise, which I'm guessing some enemies pick up on and will, you know, even if you're stealth, will hear you and move in. We'll take that back down there. Battery is charging, engine running, blah blah blah. Efficient, detectable. Okay, go back there. Field notes. Display log, I should say. All units' new directive is to abandon the island immediately. Go fetch your crystals. B1, yes sir, heading to Crystal Tower now. Base, report back once your unit is in Zeppelin mode and ready to fly. P1, wait. Units approaching with no coat of arms. P1, an ambush! System, unlocked emergency button. System, sent retrieve signal. That doesn't sound great. I'm guessing they got ambushed by pirates because it wasn't me, because, yeah. Alright. Where are we? Let's see. There, Pressure. Okay, I think. This will drain my battery a bit. Because I can't drop the cloak to do this. Still improperly. Storage. Fuel. Yes. Already scramble. That's what I need to hack into turrets if I want to, because scan the pod's coat of arms to allow connecting to turrets for any kind of terminal. Not a complete coat of arms. You will be scanned once connected, but does the job. Or so said the Herald Smith who fabricated it. Yeah, and it seemed like it scanned really fast, because some of the thing they scanned it as I was like, whoop. They were in. You know what, let's pick up the battery. I didn't want to grab that. I'm a moron. Records. Floating down, auto loaded, floating crystal. What if Nauticrawlers could float atop this thick atmosphere? It would be almost like flying. The old man was drunk when he said all these things. One must be careful. Status in progress. Notes. Lighthouse. Insufficient to resolve meaning. Yeah, basically this whole thing on the heraldry chip. Which is basically, you know, fancy way of saying it's an IFF chip, you know. The unit was stolen, yay. Okay, zoom out. I'm using 400 pounds of stuff. Mount that. Yeah, I have... Is that alright? See, like, what is that guy? Is that a rogue Nauticrawl, like a pirate, or is it just some big, nasty creature? See if I can drop cloak. Recharge. Okay, that's a dead end. I just wasted move there. Got something else over here. Is anyone guarding it? I wonder what the range of the net hook is. I'm guessing it might be this circle. I don't know. It might be shorter. Okay, hook into this, see if we got anything good. Ooh, we are taking that fuel. Juicy, juicy fuel. Not juicy. High octane fuel. Leave that battery. We're gonna repair kit and salt. Find out later, like, salt's worthless. It's like, why were you carrying all this salt? I thought it was worth something. No, everyone produces salt. Techno 2. Engine notes from the course. I can squeeze through tight spaces if I adjust the throttle. Low fuel injection will produce less heat when moving. Reducing engine noise will also help the cloak field. I am food for the land squids if I run out of fuel. This lesson was straightforward. Okay, yeah, so it sounds like the throttle is mostly about heat and noise. Well, I mean, the throttle is distance. The injection is about heat and noise. Which I wonder why... There might be some situations where you want to go forth. Okay, so that's what that is. The pink stuff. So this is the damaged Nauticrawl unit. Yeah. Deceased pilot. Guess he was food. You on base, crystal fetched. Waiting for authorization to switch to Zeppelin module. Please hurry. Base, hold on pilot. We have a problem up there too. P1 base, I am surrounded. Hull heavily compromised. System hull integrity at 2%. System unlocked emergency button. System sent retrieval signal. I don't think he made it. Okay. Where we got? I'm almost out of fuel on that, so. Okay. Storage. Fuel refill. No, 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 no. Use. That would have sucked. Let's switch out for the main thing. And get fuel in there. The land squid was over yonder. I wonder if I'll probably go the wrong way, but turn that off. Well, turrets over there, that's for sure. Seems to be open area. Okay, so there's just a little pillar there. Okay, so you can vary the cloak field. Huh, so you can actually kind of stealth the radar on with the cloak field at around 40% if you're not making very much noise. I think, let's... Okay, you move and... Ouch, okay. I was wrong! I was so wrong! I moved and that turret was just like, hey! I see you. You think you're clever trying to run a low power cloak field. Don't do that. I'm just gonna shoot you. I can get permission on that. The rusted iron joists and radiation corroded panel since 5 stories tall, and the desolate landscape from its peak, a blinding red eye sweeps across the desert floor, tuned for Nauticrawls without heraldry and roaming land squids. I don't like the sound of a land squid, but I mean, unfortunately I never have to see the things. Like, I see an icon, but no actual land squid. I'm gonna... like, not quite a full step. What is this? What are you? We'll attempt a further scan and might take count. Oh no. That's a storage. I'm just gonna unhook before that scan finishes. I know already from experience that those scans result in sentinels and whatnot showing up. Can I get in there? Oh, I just used up battery because forgot to turn off my other computer. Okay. Let's take a medium step. This is, well, almost short step. Turn off that when I step to recharge more. Okay, that's a dead end. We will now do a full step. More. Alright, well, guess I am going to pause this here since I've been recording for about 30 minutes. And so far I'm not dead. I am being very slow in progress. I'm sure some people have been like, man, this dude is so slow. And I'm just crawling about. It's a Nauticrawl, man. I am crawling like a Nauticrawl. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing some more of this game. If you did, you know, give it a like, maybe subscribe. Don't know. Up to you, who knows. Anyways, hope to see you guys in the next video. Right? See ya.